Motorola WILDER, expected July 2011. The Motorola WILDER is a basic touchscreen phone aimed at the youth market. A feature phone rather than a smartphone, the feature set of the WILDER is rather modest, but then it comes with a modest price tag too. As with the Motorola Gleam, the WILDER is exclusive to the Carphone warehouse in the UK. With a price tag of just under £50, although we don't know if this is SIM-free or prepay, the WILDER is certainly affordable. It might well pop up in phone house stores in Europe too, as did the Gleam. It's a nice looking device with an unusual dual screen arrangement on the front. Below the primary 2.8-inch resistive QVGA display is a small 0.7-inch 96 by 16 pixel panel that acts as a status display, sitting near the bottom right of the phone. On the bottom left is a home button, and Motorola have made the coloured piping swoosh around the secondary display, which makes it look a bit more interesting than a standard black slab. Although the main screen is fairly big, the resistive technology is a bit old-fashioned and isn't as easy to use as the more expensive capacitive screens that we see on more expensive devices. The little subscreen is quite a good idea though, as it can display basic status information without draining the battery too much. The WILDER is dust and splash resistant, which is a useful thing for the target's teen customer base. Sales won't be harmed by the fact that the WILDER is also a good-looking device. But despite the good looks, the WILDER is a disappointingly basic phone. There's no high-speed data support at all, so any web browsing is going to be quite slow. In our view, handsets like this should at least support Wi-Fi so that they can be used around the home or at a hotspot without racking up charges. On the back is a low-end 2-megapixel camera with basic video capture capabilities. The WILDER also supports Bluetooth and has a microSD slot. Software includes a web browser, email client and support for Facebook, MySpace, Twitter and YouTube, although YouTube on a phone like this is going to be a pretty slow experience. There's a multimedia player plus an FM radio and a 3.5mm audio socket to keep you entertained. Although it's quite a cheap device, it's worth noting that Carphone Warehouse also sell the Samsung Galaxy Mini Android phone for less than £100. Yes, the Samsung is twice as much as the Motorola, but it is an infinitely better phone and certainly worth the extra money. Anyway, if you really want a Motorola WILDER, then Moto say that it should be available from July onwards in licorice and saffron and licorice and classic grey colour combinations.